Learn all that I want to learn. I turned round slowly when I heard my name. 5 years older and I still look the same. Got the same old bike with the same front wheel. A whole stack of messages for me to deal with. I'm losing sleep, I'm 2 stone lighter. I'd kill for money, but I'm not a fighter. It's all a game, it's running circles round me. Someone else's show. When you ever get the feeling something's gone awry and you couldn't deny? You broke the first world record you found, but the first world record you found wasn't something to be proud of. Did you ever get the feeling something's gone awry and you couldn't deny? You broke the first world record you found, but the first world record you found wasn't something to be proud of. I shut the book and put a record on. A friend like you adds color to the room. I fixed some toast and saw the kids outside. They're harmless, but I don't think they're having fun. Hannah's a closet intellectual, a picture waiting for a frame. Pretend she's grounded when it's coursework time. A scientist, she stands out from the family. making up for. The view from the post-war estate is enchanting me, catching me off guard for your next move. Something in the silence told me snowdrops, late night days.